this because this message is going to be a good one. The biggest revelation I received, the 15th of November 2025. Okay, think of a video game, something like The Sims or Grand Theft Auto. When we accept Jesus, we receive the Holy Spirit, who now lives in us. That means God lives, oh my word, I feel God's Spirit on this one. God lives in us and sees what we do, hears what we hear, knows our thoughts and our desires. Although we have free will, He helps us in our lives. He helps us for His glory. When we live our lives and lay it down for His glory, He downloads a software in us to think and act like Him. We also have moments where we can level up. The more we are willingly surrender, the more He is able to take over. When we surrender to His will, He can use our bodies as vessels to display His power to heal, deliver, and do many more wonders for His glory. God's Spirit is in us, and it shows us things to come. God's Spirit shows us things to come. He reminds us of things we were told, because He's a person. He's with you. He's a friend. He wants to help you. He wants to guide you and lead you into this. So humility is letting go of self-control and giving the Spirit control. Pride is the opposite. It restricts or denies the Spirit's ability to control or guide us. So everyone on earth, you are God's children, but not everyone has the Spirit. Some people are lost on their own, but are marked to receive this Spirit. So some have, through wrong influences or decisions, opened the door to demonic influence. They have given Satan the ability to influence their thoughts and actions. So Satan rebelled against God by pride. And because he can't rule heaven, he tries to rule here on earth by influencing the children in the dark with his agenda. These children of God are captive by the enemy. They need to be set free. They, once free, can decide to allow God's Spirit in them or deny Him. God is a gentleman and will never force Himself into any person. We have free will. The scary part is knowing no matter who the person, God sees everything, because He is with everyone. Not necessarily lives in everyone, but He can, like a third person view in a GTA game. He views the children in the dark. He still knows their thoughts and sees their actions and their motives, but can't influence them until He is allowed in them. Our task is to open their eyes and to get them to accept His Spirit so they can walk in the light. Our task is to get them to see Jesus and accept Him as Lord. Isn't it cool how God can live out our lives? He gets to experience everyone's life personally. God understands us better than we do. He is literally in us and knows our lives. It says here, God understands us so good that He is literally willing to lay His life down for us on the cross. He knows your story better than you know your story, and He knows your neighbor's story better than the neighbor knows his story. If He's in you, you love others the way He loves you, because that same love that He has for you, He has for another person. Your prayers are being tested. Right before God gives you what you are being praying for, He often tests you to see where your heart lies. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 9. You see, I wrote to you previously to see if your hearts would pass the test and if you were willing to follow my counsel in everything. God is saying, I'm going to open this door you have been praying for, but I need you to listen to the Holy Spirit. Ooh, I feel the Holy Spirit on this. Hey, listen to God's Spirit. He is willing to guide you with His peace. Wow. Ask Him for clarity in what you are doing. If this is my will or not. If that opportunity is His will, and if so, the way you move, the steps you take will be guided by His peace. You will listen or try and achieve this by yourself, because I'm going to allow you to do either. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 12 to 13. When I arrived at the trials, bringing the wonderful news of Christ, the Lord opened the great door of opportunity to minister there. Still, I had no peace of mind because I couldn't find my dear brother, Titus, responsible for collecting the tithe. So after saying goodbye, I set out. What God is saying, I will open this door, but you need Titus to be responsible in collecting the tithes, your provision. Then you will have peace. But in all you do, let my Spirit lead you. I hope you enjoyed that video. I decided I'm going to put the raw footage on. I hope you can hear me, because the waves are quite loud this side. I'm currently on vacation with my family, so I didn't really have time to do a lot of editing to the footage. I decided to just put it on as is with a bunch of captions, but the message essentially is God lives in you, and He knows you better than what you know yourself. He designed you and created in your mother's womb, and He has the plans for your life. He knows what's best and what is coming in your life and what you need and what you don't need at specific seasons. And this is something I need to learn, because a lot of things, there's a few things actually that I just can't seem to let go of. But I'm trusting that over time I'm going to learn how to do that. And until then, He is still forming everything I need for the seasons that are ahead of me. So I pray that God does the same for you, that He gives you the knowledge, understanding, and the growth in your character that you need in order to get everything you've asked Him for. Please like and subscribe, and check out my page. I got lots of different content, short form, long form, just Bible study. Everything's centered around God. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.